Farmers are gearing up to plant their crops, but as you learned, one crop is already being harvested?
That's absolutely right. Sugar syrup is being harvested right now, and I visited one sugar camp in Highland County to see how the sugar syrup making process and how the weather can make or break business. This sugar camp is over 200 years old. The buckets are on the trees and syrup making is underway.
We're tapping roughly 12,000 trees, about 16,000 taps.
Jay Eagle is a fifth-generation sugar farmer, and this is his busiest time of the year. Just like any farmer, he depends a lot on the weather for his crop.
Up and down, the freezing and thawing, that is the perfect recipe for mapling.
Sugar farmers need the roller coaster in temperatures for the best production. The sap is running slow right now. That major cold snap in February has slowed production.
The pressure changes, they will flood.
Okay.
The rain stalls them.
And once the trees open up, it's non-stop until all the syrup is boiled, grated, and bottled. To make maple syrup, it takes 1 drum, or about 55 gallons, of sugar water from the tree to make 1 gallon of maple syrup. Eagle explains how this batch looks like a medium grade, which is good because that's what he is short of.
Medium is the best seller.
Okay. Oh, it smells wonderful. The maple trees are usually tapped from January to the end of March, but the process to make maple syrup actually begins in the summer as the sun produces the sugar through the leaf. In Highland County, meteorologist Aubrey Urbanowicz, WHSV. Most people are ready for spring, but that roller coaster of temperatures and even a little bit of snow, well, that's what the sugar farmers are looking for to make some maple syrup.
It depends on the weather. Weather runs a show.
All farmers depend on the weather. Jay Eagle of Eagle Sugar Camp in Highland County has about 12,000 trees tapped right now with about 16,000 taps, all to make maple syrup.
It's sluggish. We're late. We've had so extreme cold.
Eagle is referring to the prolonged cold snap in February, but once they get just the right conditions, the trees open up and it's nonstop until all the syrup is boiled, grated, and bottled. Eagle is hoping with a slow start this year, they could continue to pull the sugar from the trees maybe until April. That's if the weather cooperates.